Hey everybody, this is iJoseph with another video for you guys, except this time it's a little out of the norm. Instead of having a life-proof review, I was contacted by HardCandy Cases asking if I wanted to review their MacBook Pro cases. Actually, any of the cases that they had, I just decided to choose the Retina display MacBook Pro case because, well, that's what I have, a Retina display MacBook Pro. So, I'm looking forward to pulling this open, do somewhat of an unboxing for you guys, and in addition to that, give you some of my opinions on it, because before making this video, I did already take it out of the box, and yes, when I did, it was plastic wrapped on the inside. It was beautifully shrink wrapped to those little, well, you'll see it in a second, and came with this paper, which says, MacBook Hardshell. This case is designed to take the scratches so your MacBook won't have to. This case will scratch, get worn in, and still remain gorgeous. I believe that last part is true, because even with scratches, it still looks pretty doggone good. But, all the rigmarole aside, I'm just going to go for a quick review in addition to this unboxing. So, basically when you get it, you'll just open it right up. It's got one of those little tabs. Pull this open. And so, the purpose of this case is supposed to be scratch protection. In addition to, and you'll see in just a second what I mean, based off of the back of this, the way this works, these edges are thicker than normal around the edge to be able to protect it from small drops and dents and dings. Personally, I didn't try this, did not test it, and probably won't, because I don't want to drop my $2,000 computer. It's just not fun. So, that I'll never know. What I do know is that scratch resistance is what it's also very good at. So, we'll go ahead and get into that in just a second. But in the meantime, really quickly, the back of the box shows you some basic installation instructions. As you can see, your laptop goes in the center, bottom shell goes in that way, top part goes in and snaps all the way around the edges, and the same thing with the top. So, I'll go ahead and show you guys this right now. It seems like an overall easy thing to do, and the concept itself is easy until you get down to the fact that you're dealing with plastic going up against aluminum. Yeah, that might sound like a scary combo, but it's more, yeah, I don't know exactly what to call it. More tedious than it sounds than it is dangerous. So it's just a matter of getting it on. So sorry about that. You've got the back top lid part, which just slides right there. It's kind of snug around the edges. Then you've got this part that goes right on top and snaps in. This corner will protect the edge, theoretically. However, do you really want that extra edge? Is basically your choice. I know it's probably a good thing for some people and probably an annoying thing for others. For me, personally, it doesn't do it for me. Ooh, that's interesting. Just noticed a little piece of blue. I don't know where it came from. It came from here somewhere. Yeah, that's one of the things about this case that you guys should probably know about. It is made of a tougher plastic on the shell part than it is made of a tough plastic for this. This is more of a weaker plastic than anything else. It's just designed to try and keep the computer in, not much else. So keep that in mind. It is not the toughest plastic. I am kind of scared of breaking it every single time I do it. As you can see, it's already bent. I've taken it on and off a few times. So try not to keep taking it on and off. That's a small lesson right there. I do have to be completely honest in this review. First off, I think now is probably a good time to thank HardCandy Cases for sending it out. And I do appreciate you guys sending it out. I'm glad I had an opportunity to test it. But I gotta be still, no matter what, whether I paid for it or whether or not I got it for free, I still have to be honest in this review. And personally, I didn't really like the case that much. I know, I'm sorry. But it doesn't do it for me. I've had experience with in-case before. I've had experience with spec cases before, and this is the first time I've had an experience with HardCandy cases. And as much as I do have to say the color is gorgeous, and it does really look beautiful, it is an amazing blue. It's just, I would love it just for the color. I can't really see how I would like these edges, because for starters, gives an extra size to the computer that you don't really want. It's now a little bit bigger. It's not that much bigger, but it does add some extra bulk to it, as with any plastic case, which is why personally I have the iCarbon skin on mine. This, as you can see, doesn't have it on it right now. I was just trying to test it the way it is naked. But this is the second reason I don't like it. If you'll notice, there's a lip here, and it's a bit of a sharp lip, so when you're here typing, you're typing wrong, and then when you try and move your wrist back down to try and touch the touchpad, you really end up scraping it in the back over here, and it, I mean, you guys can hear that. That's not cool. Just not cool at all. Hopefully, instead of seeing this as too much of a negative review, because it's not really that negative, because it's still a great concept, great case. Just if you guys could work this part out, instead of using a two-piece design, try going with a one-piece design that you just snap on the top and the bottom, just like the other cases. I know that would take away a lot of this hassle with this part over here. I'm pretty sure it would give the lip a lot less effect if you were to actually have your palms on it if it wasn't here. Next thing is trying to get it off. It's good luck with that. It's very solid, so once it goes on, that's one good thing about it. It probably won't come off very easily at all. In fact, I'm kind of scared to take it off. Every single time I do, it sounds like I'm going to break something, and it feels like it too. So keep that in mind. Just try and put it on and not take it off once you do. So that corner always gives me issues. Ay, ay, ay. Well, hopefully this was of some insight to you guys. HardCandy Cases, thank you very much again for sending out the case. I do appreciate it. For all of my subscribers, I have a 13-inch MacBook Pro case here. Another big thanks to HardCandy Cases. I'll have that as a giveaway for you guys. It's not a Retina display case, but it is one of these, exactly the same thing. It's this exact same kind of case, except it's a red one, and it's designed for the 13-inch MacBook Pro. I didn't even touch it. That was sealed. It's still shrink wrapped, so I'll be giving that one away a little bit later on my channel. And I know this is a little different than my usual life-proof videos, and I know, I still got to get those videos out. I've been trying to for a while now, but as you can see, I'm down to one video per month because of time constraints. So I do appreciate you guys hanging in there with me a little bit longer and being patient, staying subscribed to the channel. That means a lot. And hopefully you guys will like this video, and it'll help a little bit in your decision to pick a case. If I were to come up with a recommendation after using this case and many others, I would have to say my recommendation would probably start with iCarbons. Go to iCarbons.com, and those guys have some nice thin adhesives which are not going to damage the machine. In fact, this is what it used to be on here. This is almost brand new. It's practically the same way you get it when you get it right out of the box, because the adhesive is directly on the aluminum itself. It's not putting a gap in between the device and the protection, so you don't get a place for dust to get in between it. For that reason, I think if it's scratch protection you're looking at, I'd prefer iCarbons. If you're looking for something a little bit more and scratch protection, I would go with probably an in-case or a spec case. Probably, I prefer in-case. I've used them before and had a very good experience. I liked it. I thought it was great, and it looked good too. They had a really nice little kind of a matte finish green. And that was on my 13-inch MacBook Pro before I got this Retina display MacBook Pro. So anyway, this would probably come in a close third from those other cases. It's still a great concept. It's still a good case. If you've got the 50 bucks to drop, though, I would say that's the same price for the carbon skin. It's the same price for the in-case and spec, and it's the same price for this one. So at the identical price, there are better options out there. But even with that, it still does its job. And if you already have one, I'd like to know from you guys what you think about it, whether or not this is just something that bothers me, or if it's something that bothers you too. So please leave it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and share it if you think that someone else should know about it. And big favor, if you guys could, while you're here already, take a look at the videos on my channel. And if you like it and see a lot of the other videos that you have enjoyed on my channel, please subscribe to this channel. consider subscribing and sharing it with others. Thanks again. This was iJoseph with another review, except this time it was for the HardCandy Cases Hardshell case. Thanks again. You guys have a great day.